I truly believe that when you have a dream, a big dream, your life changes. And it changes in such a way that's so gracefully that your life itself changes into this magical moment. It changes your life forever and ever. So I am a believer. I have faith. And most of all, I do believe in dreaming.
For your comfort and safety, please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened.
Sometimes you feel like life is a puzzle, and then sometimes that puzzle starts just getting together. And when all these projects started, it felt exactly like that. Sherry, my sister, has an amazing friend, and he took her to this concert because he's Jamaican. I remember her calling me that night, that same day she went to this concert. She was so obsessed and she was so happy and excited about this concert that she went to see. And she's like, oh my God, Mana, we call each other Mana. Oh my God, I just heard the most amazing band. I am obsessed with this man, and I just cannot wait for you to hear this music. And I remember her telling me that she went on iTunes immediately and bought the songs and all of that, you know? Never thinking of the fact that later on in life we would have the chance to even meet this guy, right? Rodney, he asked him if we could meet each other and just have a regular meeting, just know each other and see if we could work something out for a song.
We met up at Hard Rock. Rodney said, yo, I had a show that night, and he's like, after the show, can you just come up and meet up with us? I'm like, okay, let's do this. So we went to the Hard Rock, meet up with her, you know, a little pretty girl, you know what I mean? And she brought her music with her. So it's like, okay, I could see the music sounded like, she said she doing pop music, and I'm like, okay, she fits the mold, you know? And then she played the music, and like this huge voice came out. I was like, wow. You know, we had a lot of chemistry, and that's the one thing. When you get along, it was love at first meeting.
From the beginning to the end, it just felt right. You know that moment that you know something really good is going to come out of all of that?
I called up J-Vibe, one of the producers that I've worked with. Tremendous talent, and he knows me, he knows reggae music and all kind of genres, but he knows, you know, I know once I told him what we're looking for, he'd be able to deliver. I was having a conversation at home with my wife about the differences, the battle of the sexes, you know, how differently the minds work and so forth. And what I was telling her pretty much is when a guy meets a girl for the first time, he sums her up, and I'm almost sure women do the same thing.
Oh my God, that's a great subject.
You guys are summing up the guys and saying, does he make a good boyfriend? Does he make, you know, good companion, blah, blah, blah.
And I'm like, oh my God, what does a girl feel for the first time? What is it that she thinks about?
He's thinking breakfast in bed, morning after.
PG-13.
And it is just the truth. I'm sure you all know it, but you know, you might play innocent, naive, but it is what it is.
And then he suddenly says the sentence that made it all. By now, we've already made love in my head. And my sister and I, Sherry and I, were just staring at each other and we're like, oh, that is sexy. We thought it was so cool because, you know, it's just a thing we say, but I normally don't say those things in my songs. And and I thought it was really cool.
So that conversation, kind of turned into this song. I'm pretty much the verse about boy meeting girl, because that's my view, and I put it up there on tape. So all I had when she came was when girl meets boy.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
First of all, they say French is the sexy language. I think Spanish is the sexy language. And I heard her singing a lot of songs, a lot of her music was in Spanish. I'm like, wow.
And it was so funny because all of a sudden I was just blocked. I'm like, what else can I do? And he kept on saying, just go on. Now, what can I possibly do after all of this I've done? And then I started, just because out of the blue, I started just singing in Spanish.
When she did that, it's like the song says at the end of it, that's sexy,
Look, sneak peek behind the scenes. Remember, I told you this, NLPG Dread. I'm over here, Rodney. We got Raps and Kush, J. Cole. We got Sherry, Shayla, Sherry behind the scene. We got Shayla in the makeup room, alright? This is Boy Meets Girl.
Give thanks and praise. Bless.
KPC Artistry. I'm doing the makeup and fashion advice for Girl Meets Boy, which is a song to Shayla and G. Cole, which is a Jamaican artist, so I automatically thought colors and, bright island feel, so yeah, basically this is what we came up with, so.
You constantly look for things that excite you. You constantly are in a search for becoming better, and with your music and through your music, you want to get to people. You want to just pass all the barriers and look forward to new beginnings. And that journey is what keeps you moving all the time as an artist. What I can do, we're working for this project, and I'm so glad and happy that there's still people that believe in you, no matter where you're coming from, where you were born. It's not about race or political ideas. It's not about religion. It's all about music. About all of the people enjoying those 3 minutes that the song lasts. It's all about the music. And as we always say it with Sherry and our team, if we risk it enough, just enough to be scared about it, we're in a good path.
sexy.